All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Tensorflow course, and we're still doing our visualizing intermediate layers module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Yesterday, I told you that we had a hiccup with compiling the actual model because we weren't hooked up to the internet. But I made sure we were hooked up today, and we actually ran everything through. And you can see we have our model completely compiled, and you can see here our model is going to be the VGG16. So that's how we know everything compiled all the way to the end, because our last model we have here is our VGG16. So everything is working fine now. We can move forward. And I did take the where are we at? I did take the time to take some notes in our layer. If I can find where we left off at, here we go right here. So let's do some light reading. So since we only have one single output and we are interested in visualizing the hidden layers that go inside the VGG model, what we'll do now is we'll create a new model which instead has many different outputs. These different outputs will come from the different hidden layers. So we could take a single layer from our hidden layers and turn that into an output. We can do the same thing with every hidden layer in our model. Let me go down a little bit more. So basically, the hidden layers of our feature maps will become our outputs. So we'll now have an input with zero parameters that we can have many different outputs from instead of just a single output. Let me show you what that looks like inside of our actual summary here. So you can see here we have zero parameters for this input, but we're producing different outputs all the way down. So we have a bunch of different outputs from that single input with no parameters. So we have about 17 different outputs, as I just showed you. All of these are outputs. Now we may also decide to pick specific outputs, and we can do that just by well, we're not going to show you how to do that yet, but we'll tell you exactly what we mean. So instead of having anything to do with max pooling, we can actually target those to get those taken out, and we'll just target the carve nets or the carve layers. So this will be one. This will be one. We'll actually target this one and not get picked up. Let me see if we have any more max pooling. Here's one. And I think that was all on max pooling. So basically, that's what we can do. We can target which layers we want to read and which layers we want to omit. And we'll be actually going over that in the next section when we get back to doing our coding. But we'll start that tomorrow. And of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.